Remember when I said last week that some of y'all were about to be real mad at me? You didn't believe me, did you? And now you're here and you're about to get your feelings hurt, and then you're gonna be in my comments being like, why did you say this about this thing and I told you that you were gonna be mad at me? So guess what? It's on you. Oh, what's up guys, it's Vera and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, I am doing an updated unpopular book opinions. A couple of years ago, a year ago maybe, I did an unpopular bookish opinions. It was one of my most popular videos at the time. I have some changed feelings about some things. I have some stronger opinions about some of the same things. If you'd like to see the old one, I'll link it up here. Let's get into it. I'm a young adult author. I read a lot of young adult books. I have never, will never, have no desire to, can't ever foresee myself reading or wanting to read anything by Sarah J. Maas. Ever. Ever. And I truly don't get it. If you're from BookTube and you're still watching, hi. Be my friend, because 99% of BookTube just sent me a death threat. I don't think that any of the events of New Moon or Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer were Bella's fault. I think it was the fault of her parents for not taking her to therapy after she sat in her room catatonic for 4 months when her boyfriend broke up with her. Her boyfriend of 4 months broke up with her, and she sat catatonic in her room for 4 months. No one took her to therapy. No one put her on antidepressants. No one did anything to actually help her. And then they were surprised when she was chasing adrenaline rushes just to see a hallucination of her ex-boyfriend. I wasn't surprised. I also wasn't surprised that she was completely and totally manipulated by the two men who she relied on to get her through that depression, because she didn't have any help. No adult in her life took the initiative to help her. It wasn't her fault. Divergent is bad. It is a Hunger Games ripoff. You should feel bad if you like the Divergent series. I have not and will not read any of the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit books. While we're on that subject, I also haven't watched a single Star Wars, and I don't plan to. I said it in my first one and I stand by it. Snape, Severus Snape, is the most detestable character in the Harry Potter series. And while we're there, the fact that Harry and Ginny named one of their children after him and not after Remus Lupin or Arthur Weasley, who actually helped raise Harry, is detestable. I'm trying not to talk about Harry Potter very much on this channel anymore. It be in my blood. I don't know what to tell you. But while we're here, I don't think Harry and Ginny should have ended up together. I think Luna and Harry should have ended up together. Sorry, not sorry. Also, I ship Hermione. Hard. The only time I will ever book shame you, besides telling you that you should feel bad if you like Divergent, like, I like Twilight, so like, who am I to talk? The only time I will ever book shame you is if you say that audiobooks don't count as reading. That is ableist and just not true. Purely not true. So just admit that you are a snob and go. Holly Black, let's talk about her. I reviewed The Cruel Prince on my channel a while ago. Tell me why. I tried to read her book, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. The writing was terrible, but the story was interesting. But I've tried multiple times and I couldn't get through it because I didn't like the writing. However, The Cruel Prince was a stupid ass story with very good writing. So Holly, what is up with that? Why can't you write a good story with good writing? Can you rewrite The Coldest Girl in Cold Town with the Cruel Prince style of writing? And then I will probably name it my favorite book ever. Cause like, I don't understand what's wrong with your formula that you can't do both. Por qué no los dos? I'm gonna step into my YA contemporary bubble for 5 seconds. I ship Lara Jean and John Ambrose way harder than I ship Lara Jean and Peter Kay. I haven't read the third book. Do I think that her and Peter Kay still end up together? Yes. Should it have been John Ambrose? Absolutely. Jenny Han, we need to talk about that. I need to know why you did John Ambrose so dirty. I shit on them. I tell you not to write them in every advice video I've ever given. I don't write them. But I love triangles. I dog ear pages a lot, and I write in my books, and I put post-its in them. Fight me. I will go on Goodreads and read the spoilers if I can't decide if I want to read a book or not. Or I'll just look up like a synopsis and spoilers or no spoilers, I don't care. I read spoilers. I don't watch nary a TV show hardly, but I know what happens in like every TV show because I read the recaps every week. It's just what I like to do. And I do it with books too. However, if you did that with my books, I would cry. So I didn't say it was right. I just said I do it. I'm just gonna rattle off a list of motifs, tropes, themes, things in books that if it's in the book, I probably don't want to read it. Dragons, elves, fairies, spaceships, mentally ill villains. A makeover scene in which the main girl finally becomes palatable to the love interest due to said makeover scene. A dog death, any kind of. And finally, this is not even an unpopular opinion, this is a straight fact. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is not acknowledged as canon. How do I know that? I work in the wizarding world of Harry Potter at Islands of Adventure in Florida. We do not acknowledge the Cursed Child as canon. We do not banter with guests about the plot of the Cursed Child. We don't acknowledge its existence. So if you made it this far, I'd like to thank you for being as rude and bitchy and opinionated as me. If you disagree with any of my opinions, I don't care. Just kidding, you can tell me in the comments, but I'm probably just gonna tell you that I don't care. If you agree with any of my opinions, tell me, let's be friends. In the meantime, I make new videos every single Tuesday. And next week I'm doing a video I was supposed to do last month, but then time got away from me. You guys wanted to see how I publish my books, all the way from like getting my finished thing from my editor to publication, book release day, and everything in between. And I will be documenting and detailing all that for you in next week's video. So I'll see you then.